All right, well that makes sense.
And then maybe end with one dry wipe, just so you're not walking around with a wet asshole.
I mean, it might be dry, wet, wet. That way,
oh, I see.
One of the wet ones acts like a cleaner, and then you dry it up.
Yeah, I see.
And the other two are moisturizers.
I understand. Yes, I understand. Yeah. All right, hey,
hey, welcome back, everybody. We're back with Bloodborne.
We weren't just talking about assholes and how to wipe your ass the best. Garamond. What the fuck? No, this is what was his name? Squibs. Squibs from
He's got a longer name. You're in contact with him.
This can't be him.
Why not?
I don't know. He's not moving. Unless something's wrong with the... Nope. Password is sent. Bell ring woman. Is that you, man? Oh, that's him. Okay, it is him. Yeah, what's up, dude?
How's it going?
All right, that is. Yeah, that's Squibs from Discord. So what's up, Squib? Thanks for joining us on the boss fight.
See his full name here. Oh, my gosh. My Discord's not opening.
Since when is this guy here?
Wasn't he there last time?
No. I don't think he was.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Alright, I guess Squib can't come until we jump down. That's right, we had that from the last fight as well.
Did we? You have to jump down here for him to get here? Maybe he's leaving us behind.
No,
just making the boss harder and just staying up there.
No, the fog door was still there, so he just couldn't join yet.
But Almighty Squibs.
Almighty Squibs, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for helping us out with ROM.
And if this is not you, we're going to continue as if it is you.
It's definitely him. I coordinated this with him. It has to be him.
Coordinated?
Coordinated. If it isn't, then this is a really strange coincidence.
Half your health.
But the thing is, Garamond is the character in the game. So it's interesting that he's
Garamond?
He's what's the term for it? Like role playing him, I guess?
Maybe?
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, why not?
I guess he's handling ROM while I handle the small spiders.
Yeah, I mean that's how this should be.
Cool, that makes it easier for me. Actually no, the small spiders are the hard part.
Yeah?
Fuck you, man.
Oh, sorry. They are the ones that are killing you.
Yeah, why is his health like all the way down though? Yeah.
Dude, he's Hackosaurus
Either
Rex.
he's hacking or we're just majorly glitching.
He's Hackosaurus Rex.
We're probably...
Look, he's playing as an in-game character with infinite health.
Yeah, either that or this is not him. Maybe just the character in the game just came and is helping us beat ROM right now.
No.
I'd take it.
Well, I know that, but...
No, I think we might just be having some... Because Monica's streaming right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So she might be taking some of the bandwidth.
That's mostly up, though, and I got a gigabit down, so I'm sure we have plenty of down.
Gigabit?
Yeah, she was streaming last time, and your thing on Wi-Fi said you had 100 megabits. I mean, come on.
I don't think she was streaming that day.
She was.
Was she?
Yeah.
Well, shit. You killed ROM! Good job, dude!
We got past this.
You are my boy. Thank you, Squib. Oh, shit.
Took a mighty shit.
Just took a massive fart right in the middle of our gameplay.
Oh, you did a little thingy.
Thanks, dude. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What is that? I don't even know what, which taunt that is.
I don't know.
Oh, now he's like, oh, okay, never mind. He was like in the game, but yeah. All right. Well, we beat ROM.
Nice. That was exciting.
It was, I mean, it was okay.
No, it was exciting.
We're going to go talk to this chick now. She's a weeping willow.
So I had a question.
Yeah.
That I was asking Monica earlier this week.
Okay.
You know how you have a kink, right, for certain things?
Like something you're into sexually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens if you find out your dad or your mom has the same exact kink?
It could be hereditary.
But, like, if she was, like, to tell you or you were to find out...
Oh, are you saying would you be turned on by that?
No, would you think it's weird?
Probably not. I mean...
Let's say that you liked masturbating to lizards.
Right.
And then your mom came over and was like, hey, I do that too.
Yeah, well...
Would that be a little weird?
I don't know, because...
Would you think about her every time you go to do it?
No, I don't think so, because...
Like, mom's right next to me just doing the same thing?
If you really think about it, a kink is just something sexual that you're into that isn't, like, the norm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really the only difference is that it's not something that a lot of people do, but ultimately... It could be anything. The only difference is just that it's something that people haven't necessarily accepted yet.
Sure, but you found out your parents like the same exact thing. Do you just imagine your parents while you're whacking it? Like
if I find out my dad is into like Asian lesbian porn like I am?
Well, I mean, yeah. Or like Asian lesbian porn while shitting on each other.
Yeah. Well, I don't have anything that crazy, so I don't think there's anything I could imagine that my parents are into that I'm into that would weird me out.
But if you were into some crazy stuff...
I don't know. I still don't think it would matter because
you'd be like, "Cool, Dad, you want to join me on the next sesh?"
Well, no, I don't think you'd invite them. But like, if you're doing it, then clearly you're cool with that specific thing. So why would you think any less or think anything weird of your parents if they're doing that?
I mean, for some people, they're ashamed of like some of their kinks. You know what happens when you go down the rabbit hole? You start on one thing, you end on something completely different.
I guess.
Like you're way down in the rabbit hole, and you're like, I'm only here because I started way over there.
But are you still
progressed over here?
But are you still jerking off at that point? Is the question.
Usually, that's where you end, though. You're still going.
I guess. No, I don't think that's true. I don't think you're like. I mean, if we're talking about it purely from a masturbatory standpoint, I don't think that that's a thing.
Have you never progressed from one thing to the next?
No, you do, but I don't think it ever gets to something weird that you're not into, and you're still just like, fuck it, I'm here. Just gonna
There's
keep
never
jerking
been a
it.
time when you finish jerking, you're like, what the fuck was I just going off to? Never once. Never once.
Maybe. I still don't think it was anything that weird.
Never once. I've done it. You get there and you're like, well, I am never gonna do this again. This is so weird.
I don't know. The other day, I wasn't jerking off when this happened, but I did find a video that was surprisingly hot. But I never jerked off to it. But I was.
Let me put it out there.
Let me just say this: I did not jerk off to it, but I was chatting in Discord with a few people, and somehow we got on the topic of: do you think there's ever been a girl who masturbated, or fucked herself with a Harry Potter wand?
What?
Yeah, like
I know there's been plenty of guys that have.
Sure, yeah. But I mean, more specifically, like we were talking about whether or not like it's been recorded and if there's porn of it. And so I started looking for some, and I didn't actually find any videos of a girl with an actual wand. What I did find though was a girl who is a ventriloquist. And she has a ventriloquist dummy
of she having sex with her dummy
of Harry Potter, and she's attached a dildo to where his dick would be.
That's hilarious.
And she's fucking this ventriloquist dummy, but she's also doing the voice of him as she's fucking him.
You saying you didn't masturbate to this?
I didn't masturbate to it. I was already done for the day, but we were just having a conversation.
You should go round 2. That's round 2 material.
But no, my absolute favorite part of this video was there's one point where she's still doing like the Harry's voice, like, oh yeah, you take my dick, bitch, and stuff like that. But while his dick is in her mouth, so like she's doing that. She's like still trying to fucking do the Harry voice.
That's funny.
I don't know, dude. It cracked my shit up, dude.
Man, that's interesting.
It was dedication.
That is someone who can entertain themselves.
Yeah, and she was clearly like.
Who needs porn at that point if you could do that? Yeah,
she was clearly insane, but she was also surprisingly hot.
Insane?
Yeah, dude.
She was just horny, dude. That's just people being horny.
Dude,
they get weird.
Dude, to fuck a ventriloquist doll?
Yeah.
Have you seen those fucking things?
Hey,
they're straight out of nightmares.
No kink shaming around here.
Dude, have you seen those fucking things?
I have.
They're horrifying.
They're not as bad as some of the dolls that are in my in one of the rooms at my grandma's.
I mean, I don't doubt that. I've never been to your grandma's,
with, like, the hair patches missing and like the eyeballs are just wide open. And,
oh yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're still kind of proving my point. Like any doll, like, woo!
How do you spell that?
Any doll is fucking horrifying. I mean, did you ever see the movie? Oh fuck, what was it called?
No, I haven't seen that.
I think it was called Dead Silence, maybe.
No, I haven't seen that.
There was the killer like ventriloquist dummy doll or whatever.
No.
It was pretty fucking scary.
Sounds like a lame concept.
Well, okay, it looked really stupid, and then I saw it and I was like, okay, this is a lot better than I thought it would be, because the commercials made it look like it was a killer ventriloquist doll.
You had the same reaction with the ventriloquist woman and her Harry Potter?
The Harry Potter was weirder.
As you did the movie?
No,
this is really stupid.
The Harry Potter was weirder, but the movie was scarier.
Okay.
That's where I stand on it.
All right.
But no, it wasn't even like a killer doll. There was a vengeful spirit, and the doll was like the sign of her, but it wasn't actually the doll that was killing people. It was just like that was her omen or some shit like that.
Right.
It was weird. And she like carved a big hole in the back of some dead guy, and like propped him up and turned a dead human into a ventriloquist doll.
Of course.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say about it. It was from the guys who did Saw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one? All of them?
The first.
Do they do all the same ones?
No,
or do they hand
no.
it off?
The first 2 Saw movies.
Ah.
They handed it off at or maybe they handed it off at 4. I can't remember.
I don't know how many there are. Isn't that the joke?
There's
like 10.
There's 7 in the main series, and then they did another one recently that was like an origin story, or not an origin story, but like the Jigsaw movie. It was called Jigsaw, not Saw.
Okay.
Where it was like more about the serial killer and not about the game that he plays.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen any of them?
No.
Okay, well then never mind. You're not even gonna know what I'm talking about.
Nope, not a clue.
Jigsaw is the name of the killer in those movies.
I knew that.
Okay.
Because that's big. That's kind of like everyone talks about that.
Yeah. But he died.
It's enough jokes and stuff.
Yeah, he died at like movie 3, I think. But they still made another 7 movies.
They're trying to catch up to Final Fantasy.
I guess so. I don't know. I mean, I'd watch torture porn as much as I could.
Okay.
You know, if they make it, I will watch.
I mean, that's what it is, right?
I mean, that's what that genre
that's
is.
what that whole
torture
thing
porn,
is
yeah.
torture porn.
That's what they call it.
Interesting.
We're gonna okay. So we're doing we're gonna try this. We're going to Canehurst right now. Canehurst Castle. We had a lot of people ask us to do this area. I was always planning on doing it, but just since a bunch of people have been bugging me about it, we're gonna go do it.
Bugging.
Keyword. Yes. I don't know. There's not
requesting.
Really. Yes.
Requesting it. Yeah.
However, this area is really, really difficult. So I'm not sure that we're actually gonna be able to like fully go through Canehurst right now. We're gonna go in. We're gonna attempt it.
Sure.
We're going to feel it out. Okay. Hello. Oh, it wants me to go in the carriage.
Come into my carriage.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and message somebody and see if they're willing to join us in Canehurst, so we can have an ally, not for the boss, but just for the area itself.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna message. I messaged Fletch earlier and he didn't respond to me, so I'm gonna message Squibs.
Squibs.
You want to tell me how your day was while I message him?
No, my day wasn't that interesting. It was just work.
Really?
Yeah, I did buy a 3D printer. It's gonna be here in a few weeks.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
What kind of shit can we make with a 3D printer?
Anything 3D, and within foot by 400 millimeters.
Oh, sick.
A little over a foot.
Dude, I've always wanted to own a strap-on.
Yeah, I can give you one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not just like a straight line 3D printer.
No,
like you can actually.
I'm gonna do 400 microns. Get those veins nice and realistic.
Dope. That's exciting for me.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I don't know. I mean, we can let's at least make a dildo that we can just have in our studio somewhere.
Okay.
Just in case we need it.
The problem is that it's stiff plastic, so it's.
I didn't say it had to be a working dildo. It just needs to be a dildo.
Oh, okay. It ruins half the fun.
Well, I mean, we can try it.
So should it be two-sided?
Yeah, obviously. That was obviously implied, dude.
Yes.
Come on now. Oh, look, they killed my horsies.
What's wrong with these horses?
I don't know. They're dead.
Already?
I never really thought it through.
It didn't take very long.
No, it didn't.
How long were you in that carriage? A year?
I don't know. Apparently, they made it just to my destination, and then we're like, oh, thank God. And then just die.
That's funny.
Poor horses. You're right. Horse death is funny.
Thanks, Brett. I'm glad somebody is willing to agree with me on these things. Like, I say it all around town.
Yeah,
people
sure.
look at me like I'm murdering horses. I'm not murdering horses.
Yes. Sorry, I'm texting again.
That's all right.
Boo.
Here, entertain people. I turn on the lights. My eyes hurt.
Oh, God damn it. Now you're putting me on the spot?
Yeah.
No, I'm just leveling my guy up. Okay, you know what? Here's what happened, guys. I said on the last episode that we can only go up to 30 on endurance, but we actually got a comment saying we can go up to 40, so that's the good news. The bad news is I'm never going to get to that level in this series. So, hey, welcome back, Brent. What's up, man?
Not much. How's it going?
Hey. Oh, boy. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. Yeah, dude, the soul that Rom gave us is 20,000 blood echoes.
Smackaroons.
Now, the funny thing about this game, if you don't update it, if you don't do the update files,
okay,
you can actually do a duplication glitch.
Lol.
So you can take that soul that gives you 20,000, and you can just get like infinite of it, and then just get to like level 5 million.
How do you do that?
It's a whole thing. Basically, you have to make a second character, and you buy some pebbles, and you put them in your storage, and then you go to the storage, and you You put one of the thing you're trying to duplicate in it, and then you go back to the merchant, you buy a bunch more pebbles, and then when you go back to your fucking thing, to your storage, it's going to have duplicated the item that you put in there for the amount that you bought from the merchant. It's confusing. There's a million videos about it.
Pebbles.
Yeah, I think it's technically any item will do the trick. But
pebbles are cheap.
Pebbles are cheap. Yeah, that's the reason.
So you're over here duplicating like millions of souls.
Yes.
Basically, blood things.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna be cheap about it. you're gonna skimp on.
Well, I mean, the most of the people that do it are doing it like early game.
I guess it is a new account.
Yeah.
So you ain't got much money.
So you need something cheap. And also, why? I don't know, man. Like, you're farming 4 blood echoes. Why would you use more blood echoes when the point is to farm for the maximum blood echoes in a certain amount of time?
But you buy it on a new account. So you're not wasting the blood echoes because they're going to your other account, right?
You're buying 1 pebble on the other account and putting it in the storage. And then you're buying as many
things as you want.
As you can, yeah, on your main account that you want the dupe on.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
this guy's got a big old testy sack.
Yeah, these guys are fucking gross. They have a bloody scrotum.
Yeah.
Wow, I do 999 damage. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he nearly wrecked all of that.
Yeah, like I said, this area ain't easy. But I also, you know what, I wasn't giving that my best shot.
Sure. Show me a top 10 player. Here we go.
All right, cool.
Right here.
This is going to be the one right here.
This attack right here. Don't mess up. You always mess up.
Top 10! You saw that shit.
That was way less than the last hit.
Well, that was because the last hit was a charge attack and that one was a jump attack.
Ah.
There is a difference.
Yeah.
But see, that was some top 10 tier. What, did you just ugh at his scrotum that we've already seen?
It exploded.
Yeah, sure. I mean, as they do.
Yeah.
We're at a bloody scrotum
up into the sky
in your face before?
No.
Man. That's just sad to hear about. Like, if you haven't experienced that,
an experienced life.
It's like hearing a friend who hasn't been to Disneyland in their life. It's like, you know how much joy it brings you, and maybe they don't know what they're missing out on. So they're not as sad about it as you are. But it's like, man, that is just some thoroughly good shit, and they've never experienced it.
You sound like you're talking about drugs.
Yeah, that and bloody scrotums exploding in your face.
I mean, what's the difference?
There is no difference. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I see.
That and Disneyland. I
mean, that is a drug.
Yeah, actually.
Have you seen those girls that like get the year pass and then they just go like every weekend?
Yes. Girls, I have male friends that do that shit.
Well, I say girls because the ones that I know were in like... They were in like a house in college, you know, Beta Kappa, fuck me, whatever they're called.
Oh, of course. Sororities?
Yeah, that's it.
Beta Kappa, fuck me.
Yeah.
That's...
Are you not joining that one?
You know, they
the first one
you know, I didn't pass their preliminaries. It was one of those weird ones where like they made you like eat out their asshole in order to join the sorority.
I thought that was your favorite.
I mean, it is, but not for girls.
Oh. They have a different flavor.
Yeah. I prefer the male variety.
I see.
I prefer hairy anuses.
You need that texture.
Exactly.
That extra texture.
I actually... Okay, like, this has nothing to do with eating assholes. But
Sure.
but now that we're on the subject, I honestly, like, there are foods that I do and do not like purely based on texture and nothing to do with flavor.
Monica does that.
Really?
Yeah, I think a lot of people actually are like that.
Good. Because people have given me so much shit about it.
Really?
They're like, really? You don't like mushrooms? It's like, yeah, they're fucking gross.
I like mushrooms. Monica doesn't like mushrooms.
Yeah,
and she doesn't like tomatoes either.
I don't like tomatoes. Tomatoes is not about the texture, though. Tomatoes is about the taste.
I think tomatoes for texture. It's texture for... her.
Really? I mean, what's the difference between the texture of a tomato and the texture of, like, I don't know, like any fruit that you just bite into that's not like a peach or a plum?
Well, I think it's because tomatoes, you don't taste like the sugar as much.
I guess. Well, they don't really have much sugar in them.
And I think for her, it's the sliced tomatoes.
Oh, I see.
Which is a little different.
Yeah, okay.
Because, you know, fruits and stuff, they're more crunchy.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can do one more level. Come on, give me your... Yes! Just enough. Let's do Vitality, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get fucking wrecked here. Hey, we're level 69.
Oh, all right. Never level up again.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need it. We're fucking balling now.
Yeah.
Also, Squib just messaged me and said he's willing to do Canehurst with us, so we're going to summon him in. I ring yo bell, son. How we doing on time?
We're coming up at the end of this episode.
Okay.
Pretty close.
Do you want to just ring it now since we're going to be summoning in? Or ring it now? End it now since we're summoning in.
Let's end it when he joins.
Okay. And then we'll just go straight into the next one?
Yes.
All right. I'm okay with that.
Good.
That sounds like a great plan.
I was trying to have Monica do a robot voice.
Okay.
But she was a singing teacher, and she's really good at singing and stuff, so, like, she couldn't do it.
Oh.
Took her a while to, like...
I've heard her do a robot voice. She does the, like, inhale robot voice.
Well, not that one, though. It's, like, the exhaling one, the normal talking one.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have a monotone, and you kind of drop...
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Is this what it means to feel?
Like that. She was singing it.
Really?
Yeah, she was, like... She had bridges in there. Is this what it feels like?
I've always felt like being a singer is a good way to do a robot voice, because ultimately you're being monotone, and then when you're speaking as a human, the way that we talk is we inflect up on the words that we're trying to emphasize, but robots inflect down. You know, so that's all you have to do. You just have to have like slight control over your pitch. And you just talk and you go down instead of up.
Well, not all the time.
I think
sometimes it's flat.
Well, it's mostly monotone.
Yeah.
Mototone?
Mototone.
All right.
Motorola.
This guy is way better than we are. So, hey, on the next episode,
we're
going to fuck shit up with Gehrman.